Thank you so much to the most recent Grandmaster on Patreon, Ask Air Christiansen. If you're interested in donating to help the channel and help me launch a podcast, link will be in the description below. Now, on with the video. There are many powerful and acclaimed Jedi Masters in Star Wars, from Yoda to Mace Windu, as well as the Chosen One himself in Anakin Skywalker. But there is only one Jedi that George Lucas said is the most powerful Jedi of all time, and not only by a small margin, but massively more powerful than second place. And in today's video, we will explain exactly who the most powerful Jedi in all of Star Wars was, according to the creator, Lucas. George Lucas has stated several times that Anakin Skywalker had the most potential and the potential to become the most powerful Jedi or Sith in Star Wars, but that potential was then hampered by his defeat at the hands of Obi-Wan Kenobi on Mustafar. This quote comes from Lucas. Anakin, as Skywalker, as a human being, was going to be extremely powerful, but he ended up losing his arms and a leg and became partly robot. So a lot of his ability to use the Force, a lot of his powers are curbed at this point, because as a living form, there's not much of him left. So his ability to be twice as good as the Emperor disappeared. And now he's maybe 20% less than the Emperor. So that isn't what the Emperor had in mind when he wanted to train Anakin. He wanted this really super guy, but that got derailed by Obi-Wan. So he finds that with Luke, he can get a more primo version if he can turn Luke to the dark side and cast Vader aside. As said here, it is believed that Darth Vader would have become twice as powerful as Palpatine if he were not to be cut down by Obi-Wan and his potential hampered. Luke Skywalker, however, is a different story, as George Lucas said, that Luke achieves at the end of his life what Anakin never did, and becomes twice as powerful as Palpatine. Meaning, of course, that if Yoda and Palpatine were equals in the Force, that Luke grew to be naturally twice as powerful as Grandmaster Yoda, the most debated second place for all-time most powerful Jedi. Luckily for Luke, the potential of his father was not diluted from Anakin, but rather passed down, as Luke has the exact same potential in the Force that Anakin had. Only Luke reached that potential when Anakin did not. In Legends, with Luke at his peak, he is forced to fight against Sith gods and Force entities, rather than just normal Jedi or Sith. He's completely dominated black holes, as well as become one with the Force while still being alive. Luke Skywalker's not only the ultimate Jedi, which he is, he's the ultimate Force wielder. No one is even close. He is the full potential Chosen One power brought to its peak. And according to George Lucas, Luke Skywalker is in fact the most powerful Jedi that ever lived. Not only among the most powerful Jedi that we know about, but again, the most powerful Jedi ever. The massive power of Legends Grandmaster Luke Skywalker cannot be understated. I'll finish off this video with one last quote by Lucas. The Emperor wants Luke to kill Vader so that he will have a new young Jedi. Let's face it, Vader is half mechanical, and he is not half as good as he could have been. He is not nearly as good as he was hoping Anakin would become, because Anakin ends up in this suit. Palpatine is hoping that he gets a new, better apprentice in Luke, and if Luke kills his father, then he would take his place as a new apprentice. Which actually, there is something that in the next film is how Anakin becomes his apprentice. Anyway, my friends, that is the full definitive answer. The most powerful Jedi in Star Wars legend, and the only Jedi that George Lucas said was more powerful than Anakin. Before you click off, if you guys are interested in helping me make better quality content, as well as launch a brand new Star Wars podcast, consider donating to my Patreon, where you can check out a bunch of the rewards and perks at each tier. Link will be in the description down below. And if you find yourself a little bit strapped for cash, thank you simply just for watching the video, as that helps out as well. As always, my friends, thank you so much for watching this video. May the Force be with you, and have a great day.